Hi, I am Azar, a professional photographer and video editor, and you are watching the Azar Media channel. Today I will talk about how to create slow motion videos and how to create slow motion out of a lower frame rate clips in Adobe Premiere Pro. In this video, I will show you the two methods of slowing down your clips. With just built-in effects in Adobe Premiere Pro, you don't need to install any additional plugins. And in the last part of the video, I will show you how to slow down the audio part. Slow motion means slowing the motion of a real-time footage than its live action. Now let's get started. The first method requires a clip recorded at higher frame rate than your sequence, preferably double the amount of your sequence. Let me show you. I have here one clip in two different frame rates. The left one was recorded in 30 fps and the right one in 60 fps. The original clip was recorded 60 fps and I changed it to 30 fps using Adobe Premiere Pro. I will make another video regarding how to increase or decrease the fps of a clip in Adobe Premiere Pro. Now let's play the both clips first and watch how they look like. See, they play at the same speed and look the same. The only difference is that the Premiere uses only half the frames of the second clip because our sequence is 30 fps. Now let's slow down the both clips by right-clicking on them, clicking speed duration and decrease the speed percentage to half of its amount. In this case 50%, and watch what happens. As you can see, the duration of both clips has been doubled in the timeline. And when I play them, the first clip looks terrible and choppy. That's because of the need for more frames to slow down. But the second clip smoothly slowed down. That's because we have enough frame to slow it down. Now what should we do to fix the first clip issue? Could you write your ideas in the comments? Now let's fix the first clip's issue. Right-click on the first clip and click speed duration again. Under the time interpolation, we have three options: frame sampling, frame blending, and optical flow. Every one of them gives a different look to your footage. Let's try them one by one. Let's try the frame sampling first. The frame sampling repeats or removes frames as you speed up or speed down your footage. When you want to slow down the footage that is recorded below 60 fps, for example this footage with 30 fps, between every two frames there is a missing frame. The frame sampling repeats the first frame to compensate for the missing frames. Now let's play it and watch how it looks. Nope, the frame sampling does not work well. It failed. The footage is still not smooth enough, but our slow motion must be smooth and nice. To do that, let's try frame blending. Frame blending also repeats frames but blends between them to create a smooth slow motion. Let's try it and watch how this one looks. The line here turned red, meaning you must render it first to apply the effect. Just hit enter on your keyboard and wait till the rendering process is done. Now the rendering process is done and the line here turned green again. Now let's play it. Nope, the frame blending is also not working correctly. It failed too. Don't worry, we still have the third option, the optical flow. As I said before, when you try to slow down footage that was recorded in 30 fps, there will be a missing frame in between every two frames. So, to compensate for those missing frames, Adobe Premiere Pro will use its existing frames to intelligently generate new frames to go in between them. Now let's try it and watch how this one looks. Also, you must render it first, because the green line turned red again. Yay! It's worked. It made a nice and smooth slow motion. Now let's watch the three of them side by side. and see the difference. The optical follow worked very well. Our clip now turned it into a super slow motion. You can go below 50% and create even slower slow motion. For example, if I decrease the percentage to 25, it makes even better and smoother slow motion, 4 times slower than its original speed. That's because there is no motion blur in this footage. But remember, the optical follow has its limitations. If you use clips with more motion blur, it doesn't work very well. Look at this example. The rest of the slow motion looks good, but the drop is still not visible because of the motion blur. How was the video? Did you enjoy it? If you did, please like and share the video. Write your ideas in the comments, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload a new video. Now let's have a look at the second method. In this method, I use this clip that I have shown at the beginning of the video. Right-click on it, go to Show Clip Keyframes, then Time Remapping and choose Speed. Your opacity line will change to Speed line. If you can't see it, hover your mouse here and scroll until you see it. Here. See, this is the opacity line. It controls the opacity of your clip. And this line controls the speed of your clip. If you drag it down, your entire clip will be slowed down, shown by percentage here, and your clip will be extended. In this method, you have more controls. You can add keyframes to slow down a part of your clip by holding the Control or Command on your keyboard where you want to add the keyframes. I want the slow motion to start here, right where the car begins turning. And ends where it disappears in the dust. I add 2 keyframes, one here and one here. Now when I drag the line between these 2 keyframes, the speed of this part of the video will slow down, and the rest will remain unchanged. Also, these bezier handles make slow motion nice and smooth. Now add the optical follow effect and hit enter on your keyboard to render it. Now you have a nice and smooth super slow motion. Now let's jump to the audio part. Let's find out how to slow down the audio to match the scene. As you can see, the video is longer and the audio is shorter. Let's start the process. First, unlink the audio from the video by right-clicking on the audio clip and clicking Unlink. Now your audio file is separated from your video file. Cut the audio file where your slow motion begins. Then drag the audio clip to the end of the video and cut again where your slow motion ends. Then drag the audio clip back to its first place. Now you can pick up the red stretch tool and extend the audio clip until it reaches the next audio clip. Now let's watch it. the audio does not match the video. If the audio does not match the scene, you should cut it again, delete the cut part, and stretch the remaining part again. Let's watch the video again. Now for smoothing the cuts, just search for the constant power effect in the effects panel and add it to each cut. Now let's watch the video again. Wow! It's a nice and super slow motion. We are done. That's all for this video. If you want to know more about Adobe Premiere Pro, I have complimentary videos on my channel. Please go and watch them. The link is on the end screen. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Till that, goodbye.